One of the most visible symptoms of the state's education funding crisis is the presence of worn, tattered, out-of-date textbooks in Oklahoma classrooms. Now, one school group has taken the wraps off a new online library, which it hopes will not only save schools money, but also engage students and enhance the learning environment.
The Oklahoma State School Boards Association, in collaboration with Apple, created the Oklahoma Library of Digital Resources. OSSBA Executive Director Sean Heim believes the library has the potential to cut down on cost for Oklahoma school districts while improving student performance.
We've been spending over $100 million a year on Oklahoma textbooks and materials to get that paper copy that was out of date the minute it was printed. And now we're going to have online resources that are free, that are always up to date and always match today's academic standards.
Heather Sparks is math and business coordinator at Mid-Dell Schools in central Oklahoma and one of about 40 teachers who helped to craft the library. Sparks notes Oklahoma currently is on a 6-year textbook adoption cycle.
So we adopt a textbook and we have to wait 6 years to get an updated version. Well, this resource can be updated daily if needed. That's really powerful when you talk about adding elements to the periodic table. We don't want to have to wait 6 years for a student to get an updated periodic table.
The digital library comes with a wide range of apps and online tools which Heim says will engage students in a way that printed textbooks can't.
If I ask you who the 23rd president was and what their birth date was, and I told you I'd give you $100, you'd pull out your cell phone. You know, and that's what adults would do that. Well, kids, that's how they learn that. There's more knowledge and information in that cell phone than there is in any school library. But what we have to teach them is how to use it and what to trust.
Students using the library can, for example, sharpen their algebra skills or test their knowledge of biology by creating a food chain web.
So as a student, I can check to see how I did. Oh, I have some errors on here, so I can take those away and check my information to see what I need to fix on that. And that gives teachers a very quick understanding. Once I'm done, if I have everything correct, I can take a screenshot and send it to my teacher, and that way my teacher knows how I'm progressing on the food web idea.
To date, the OSSBA and Apple have developed 10 courses for the library, including high school algebra, geometry, English, biology, chemistry, personal finance, and history.
The 10 courses are based on the Oklahoma Academic Standards, so teachers can search by standard to find resources online. There's apps, there's lesson plans, there's digital resources, and even games that students might use to interact and learn the standards.
Courses for middle school and elementary grades will be added next year, along with additional high school resources. Oklahoma Education Association President Alicia Priest says the digital library may pose a bit of a learning curve for teachers, but believes they'll catch on quickly.
The way it's set up for teachers makes it really simple and user-friendly to go and find the standards that you're teaching and different lessons and games, websites, apps that you can tag into to make the learning come alive for the students.
As far as costs are concerned, the library will be essentially free.
Apple allows anyone to use the iTunes U platform to go in and put the coursework in. They're helping us with professional development for teachers. So teachers can go in, view those courses, and then download the apps they want, and most everything on there is free of charge.
Sparks says even schools with limited digital capabilities should be able to use the library.
The beautiful thing about this project is it's going to be available to anyone with internet access. It can be accessed on your phone or your iPad. If you have any internet access whatsoever, you can do it with one digital device in your classroom. You can access these resources and use them with your students.
State Senator Jim Halligan, who is leaving the legislature and returning to the classroom at Oklahoma State University this year, believes the project may be helpful in reducing costs for textbooks, although there's not enough material yet to eliminate printed text.
But the most important thing is I think it'll just be more effective. It'll help the teacher have good information, primary sources, and it'll communicate to the students in a way which they understand in their generation.
The library will be accessible online through iTunes U or at www.okdigitalresources.com.